From the beginning, writing this book has involved weaving together the threads of a narrative from many different sources. It began at the National Gallery of Canada, where as curator of contemporary art, I worked under Shirley Thomson for all 10 years of her mandate. Although she was unknown to most of us when she arrived at the gallery in the fall of 1987, we came to admire her unshakable belief in the power of art to reflect, interpret, and shape society, as well as her devotion to the National Gallery and its employees. We watched her grow into the position of director and assume the authority that public role demanded. Always curious, she was, in some ways, a perennial student. She followed the latest developments in museology and art history, read voraciously, and attended every lecture and talk at the gallery. She was never shy to ask questions, tapping into the expertise and experience of friends and colleagues, old and new. At the same time, she was a seasoned diplomat and consummate networker who never tired of advocating for the gallery and defending its hard-won arm's-length relationship with its political patrons. In so doing, she set an example for us all. Shirley never stopped learning new things. One day, years later, I was at the Apple store for a tutorial. The young man who introduced me to the hidden powers of my new computer happened to mention that his oldest student was 80 years old. That wouldn't be Shirley Thomson by any chance, I asked. It was. A few months later, I phoned Shirley. She always came to exhibition openings at the Carleton University Art Gallery when I was director there. We were preparing to publish our first strategic plan, and I hoped she would agree to provide a short endorsement of our activities that I could quote. With typical generosity, she insisted on dictating a statement then and there, although I assured her there was no rush and an email would be fine. She was scheduled for heart surgery the following week. I never spoke to her again. She died a couple of days later, before the surgery could take place. This book, which was conceived after her death, and has been a far more solitary occupation than those for which Shirley's talents suited her, is my tribute to her, indefatigable energy, and to the goals and dreams she shared with her predecessors, Sutherland Boggs and Hsio-yen Shih. Their knowledge, idealism, and hard work made the National Gallery what it is today.